What is going on, everybody? I am back with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about what I want in the next season of Fortnite. So, Chapter 2, Season 6. Before I get started with this video, if you do happen to enjoy this, I might do more videos like this, I don't know. I do mainly Fortnite creative content, so if you like that, please consider subscribing. And if you really are feeling generous, then use my supporter creator code in the item shop. And let's get right into it. Now, to start off the season, we have the Zero Crisis. Not really live event, but sort of playable cinematic that will start when you load up this season. There's been a lot of talk surrounding this, and all I want out of this is some good storyline. There was barely any storyline this season. Obviously, there was the whole Jonesy getting the hunters, and after that, nothing really happened. So I think it would be really cool to see more of that with this event, or, you know, quote, event. Now, do I think this is going to be Galactus event size? No, I don't even expect, like, I don't expect much. But what I do expect is something good coming from Epic Games, because they almost never disappoint. Now, I said almost never because what they did disappoint, Chapter 2, Season 5, what was disappointing was the lack of map changes throughout the season. I personally thought this season was pretty okay, pretty average, but one of the things that I really didn't like about it was the lack of map changes throughout the season. For example, right in Chapter 2, Season 4, the entirety of Stark Industries got added. Even though I didn't really like that POI, I still think it was cool that it was added, like, mid-season. And there was this whole build-up to it. With this season, one of the only things, well, not one of, from what I recall, the only thing we got was the whole cantina from Star Wars, you know, the Mandalorian POI. I still thought it was cool when in Chapter 1, maybe a house was getting constructed, and every update, more progress would be on it. You know, it was little stuff like that that really made the game better, and we just got barely any of that this season. On to my next point here, I would love to see less collabs during the next season. Now, a lot of people are saying Batman is going to be, you know, and just DC in general is going to be, like, intertwined, which is happening. That is confirmed. Things in the season will happen based off what happens in an upcoming comic book series that Epic and DC are making, which is honestly pretty cool. That's awesome. I just don't want the whole season to be collab themed, which is kind of what happened in the last 2 seasons. So Chapter 2, Season 4 and 5, the entire seasons were just based off collabs, which I still think is cool. Look, I'm not gonna lie, I think it's the coolest thing you can be a character from Star Wars shooting, like, Master Chief or something. I think that's, like, the coolest thing ever. I just want less of it. It's kind of getting tiring, and it's almost like Epic is running out of ideas, which I know they're not. Okay, I know they can be creative, but it's almost like they're losing creativity. Now, here is a big one. I want more action in Fortnite. Whether that... Because here's the issue. Here's the main issue with Fortnite right now, in my opinion. It's not the collabs. Hell, it's not even the lack of map changes. That stuff would be nice to, you know, maybe tone down the collabs and maybe add more map changes. But the biggest issue with Fortnite is the lack of action mid-game. Oh my, it's so boring mid-game. It's unbelievable. So whatever the team can do to make this game more action-packed, I'm all for it. Whether that be make the map smaller, whether that be, like, I don't know, maybe adding, like, a revive mechanic, kind of like the Gulag in COD Warzone. Something like that, man. We need more action mid-game. Because right now, when you play solos, when you don't have anyone to talk to and you're just playing solos, it's not fun, in my opinion. And I think one of the main culprits for less action is having a bigger map and vaulting mobility. Things like launch pads have been vaulted throughout the season. But I don't even know if adding launch pads and mobility items like that would even help, especially because almost every car on the map is drivable. So either we need to add more players, decrease the size of the map somehow, or we need some sort of revive mechanic, because mid-game just ain't it right now. That is like my main thing I want next season. I've been wanting that ever since the end of Chapter 2 Season 1. It's just ridiculous. This game is just not action-packed in the middle. I don't know how to fix it, but yeah, I'm just gonna move on to the next point. So next up, I want a better shotgun meta. Currently in the game, there's like 5 shotguns if you include the dub. Maybe I'm missing a couple, I don't know, but there's like way too many shotguns. It's ridiculous. The game becomes a lot more unfun when you're forced to use the charged shotgun to one-tap someone. I don't even think the gold lever action can kill somebody in one hit. That's annoying to me. It's the shotgun meta just isn't fun in my opinion right now. The dragon shotgun is fun if you get a good hit off, but is completely terrible if you miss because of the long reload. And then we have the lever action, the most consistent, inconsistent gun I've ever used in this game to date. This gun will hit heavy sometimes, and then when it doesn't hit heavy, it does 20 to 50 damage. That is my experience with it. So I hope we get a gun that is just super consistent, okay? The pump shotgun was super consistent, but I can see how it was overpowered. Look, I'm not one of those people that really want to bring back the pump shotgun, but in a case like this, I think it's just too much. I'm overwhelmed with the amount of shotguns that are in this game. I don't know, man. I just don't like the shotgun meta in this season, and I hope it changes next season, which they usually switch it up. And finally, we go on to the creative mode section, because, you know, this is a Fortnite creative YouTube channel. I think the only thing I want in creative, it's not even creative 2.0. That's cool and all, but I think that's later in the year. I want them to really polish that and have it ready. What I want, all I want is new devices next season. That's all I want. That's all I want, man. New devices and new galleries. Now, recently, they've actually been doing a lot of new devices. They've been adding more new devices, which I think is awesome. Keep doing that, Epic. Keep that up. Unlike you did in Chapter 2 Season 3, you literally added like a few galleries and that's it. Now, I don't mind new galleries. I think new galleries are really awesome in creative. That's a good update. If we didn't get any new devices, but instead we got a lot of new galleries, honestly, I wouldn't be mad. What I have a problem with is galleries that use walls and floors and props that we already have in the game. I want new props. I want all that. And at the bare minimum, please just give us a few settings. All in all, though, it's not really a big deal if they don't do all that. I love creative mode anyway. Yeah, that's gonna be it with this video. So again, if you enjoyed this style of video, let me know in the comments. I read them. Trust me, I get notified whenever someone comments. Or, you know, I get notified most of the time. I don't know. YouTube's weird, man. I don't know. But yeah, if you enjoyed, subscribe, like the video, do all that. I'm trying to get to 2,000. I don't know when. I'm just trying to do that. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.